Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Hey RV. All right, what's going on, Marks? We have a Jim Cornette video here. Title of the video is Jim Cornette reviews John Cena's babyface turn on SmackDown. Yeah, you know, that promo him and Cody did was extremely confusing. You know, why even turn him heel in the first place? And it was almost like, you know, hate to admit it, but Vince was right. Vince was 100% right. He's not a good, he's just not a good heel. I think he could have been a, gray area, but John Cena is just not a good heel. He's not any good at it. In my opinion, he's just not very good at it. As always, huge shout outs to all the members, all the supporters. Thank you so much for the continued support. Let me know what you guys think about the new microphone. I'm trying to figure out how to put it where the red light's not on my face and I'm talking clearly into the microphone. So I appreciate all the support. Here we go.
Now to this big weekend of action from WWE here in the tri-state area. They were in New Jersey for SummerSlam, but there's one thing that we have to talk about on Friday on SmackDown in Brooklyn. This was, in some ways, astounding. This was an about face. This was talk about
Bobby Ewing in the shower. Bobby Ewing in the shower, perhaps.
Bobby Ewing in the shower, I think, is a good example.
Yeah, I still don't understand why they did that.
Unreal is on, where they show everything that set up the heel turn for John Cena, but on SmackDown, we got to see them take down the heel turn for John Cena. What are your thoughts on all this?
This is the first time that I've ever seen, I think, anywhere, them just come out and basically, without saying the word, say, yeah, we fucked this whole thing up so far.
Yeah.
And they did say the word crazy idea. We listened to this dipshit and his pimply faced fucking accomplice that slunk in. And fucked up all of our shit. And now we're gonna drop it.
Who's he referring to?
Folks, if you didn't know, John Cena and Cody Rhodes had their last confrontation or discussion, as it turned out, before SummerSlam, before the big title match, the big street fight, the big grudge settler. They fucking Cena kicked him in the balls and stole his belt and fucking said awful, horrible thing. Remember, Brian, when I said that one promo he did about the fans was so goddamn brutal and personal? And I said, how do you ever apologize for that? What act could he ever commit that would possibly atone for saying that about those people? He didn't even worry about it. He just, you know what? I'm gonna take my head out of my ass now. I don't know what I say. And that was it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Cody, you've been saying that you want the real John Cena. You've been saying that I'm bad or whatever. I thought about it. You're right. Okay, this is over.
Yeah, so dumb.
So now let's have a street fight. No, but
I forgot about this.
I mean, honestly, like, that's when I thought they were turning Cody heel, because it's like, why would they still have the street fight then? If Cena is going to is all of a sudden going babyface, why are they having the street fight?
That's right.
Here's a oh, God damn it. Oh, God, they finally broke me. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha, hee hee. So Cena comes out, he does the entrance, and they pop for him, but they still sing John Cena sucks.
Yes, because, dude, he was getting those chants when he was babyface.
And he's the stone face where he just milks his big introduction and gets the cheers and the boos, and then they chant again. And he doesn't say a word, and then they play Cody's music. And here's another long-ass entrance where they sing his song. And whoa, and Cody Rhodes. And we're 10 minutes into the show before the first word that one of the talents says, and it's John Cena. He said, I got to tell you something, Cody. I told you I was too tired for SummerSlam. I was exhausted. I didn't want to have a street fight, but you assaulted me, and you forged my signature on a contract for the most dangerous match in the WWE. Thank you.
I mean,
this was the boot in the ass I needed. He has impressionable people. If he had said to them personally what he said to people all over the world on TV the last 6 months, my God, they'd have been hospitalized with mental anguish. I made a reputation on hustle, loyalty, and respect. And now I realize I just flushed it down the toilet to follow somebody's crazy idea to make shocking television.
Well, whose idea was it?
And then
whose idea was it?
They went back to wherever they came from, and I'm here basically in Rock in his fucking retinue.
Oh,
the
okay.
Rocky retinue.
Yeah.
They fucking bail because the rapper and all these fucking people.
Yeah.
Because they're
unreal.
Whatever the fuck. And I'm left alone pretending I'm something I'm not. Because as we will recall, apparently The Rock was so adamant about Cody turning, and Cody was equally adamant about it. That would be insane. And then they went to John, and John's like, okay, I'll try anything. He's that kind of guy, right? What the fuck, I guess.
Well, I mean, he's in his retirement. I mean, he's in his last year. The heel turn was, I mean, dude, I didn't really pop. I mean, it's not that I saw it coming. I just think it was just too late, way too late, way too late.
But he thought, I'm sure they were going to follow up on it with
10
some shit
years
they told
too
him.
late.
Apparently,
right? And like, dude, like this should have been a Gunther Punk fight, dude. There should have been color, 100%.
It's never come to pass.
100%.
Yeah.
So,
and then The Rock never came back, and instead we get to see trailers for his movies.
Right, and I thought, and oh god, those trailers look so awful. What were they trying to do with that? Can someone explain to me what in the world, what kind of CGI bullshit was that? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, and I told my buddy, I go, hey, I think The Rock's gonna come out. Like, why wouldn't he? This is a major pay-per-view. Like, he was involved in WrestleMania. Or he was involved in Elimination Chamber. Like, he's involved. This is a big deal. No, nothing.
On the pay-per-view events.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott, the word is, even though it seemed like it did not help them, it didn't get them any buzz. There weren't Travis Scott fans diving into wrestling. The word was, he's a really big fan. We want to embrace this. You won't believe what a big fan he is. And unlike Jelly Roll, who apparently moved into the developmental center to train, Travis Scott couldn't be found again.
And now,
I can't, and I'm getting real sick and tired of that bullshit. I do not agree with that at all.
Drew's calling him some fucking asshole.
Keep the marks behind the other side. That's where they belong. In the stands, not in the ring.
All the wrestlers. I saw Big E, or maybe it wasn't Big E. It was someone I just saw on WWE TV. Same thing, running him down for taking 5 minutes to get to the ring. So they're all just going to town on him now.
But so basically then Cody is standing there and Cena launches into it, and Cena can talk, for God's sake.
Yeah, he's so. I will give Cena credit. He has always been really good on the microphone. Well, he definitely has really good at promos, for sure.
Has the expressive face and fucking knows what to do. And you try to tell me, Cody, but I didn't listen, and you forced me into a fight. And then he did the fired up babyface promo with his voice cracking. By the time he was finished, the fans cheered it and started chanting Cena.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
And he says the fans are the real winners on Sunday. You want some? Come get some. As a matter of fact, then he said the only platinum rapper showing up is me. And he actually dropped the microphone, literally. And the people went absolutely crazy. And Cody's standing there. He looked like the cop on the first day on the job that I described in the story about Vince peeling off and throwing gravel at his face, only it was shit.
Oh, what?
Like, what is he going to say? So
what?
He didn't say anything. He asked for 2 beers. Apparently now, we know that the fucking ringside crew is just down in the Real Americas in the commercial break, right? Because they had 2 beers standing by at ringside. And he said, welcome back, John Cena. And they shook hands and drank 2 cans of Hulk Hogan's beer.
And then nothing happened. He didn't kick him in the nuts. Nothing.
And Cody left, and the fans were cheering John Cena. And I was, what the fuck is happening? So now they just came out and said, we fought this whole thing up. We're sorry. We're just going to.
We decided the day before the pay-per-view that we're just going to change things up.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, it was very confusing. Okay, I'm glad, like, I wasn't the only one that noticed. It's like, dude, that promo did not make any sense.
Right now, the whole thing was bizarre.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes managed to be in an angle with John Cena here on SmackDown, which was the main thing on SmackDown. In the main event of SummerSlam, winning the title, and on both occasions, he's an afterthought.
Right.
He's not the interesting party in any
of
this.
No. Brock Lesnar is the one that stole that. That's for sure.
And he's being booed when he gets his belt back that the guy stole from him after he fucking kicked him in the balls and all that shit.
I don't know if he was getting booed. I mean, there was definitely boos and stuff like that. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch.
And then they figure out a way to make he gets his belt back. And oh, fuck. I mean, they cheered him still, but they were booing him in the match.
Yeah, they were.
And again, do you think on Unreal next year or whatever, are they going to tell us what this was supposed to be before the last couple of weeks? Hey, were they just...
Yeah, that would be interesting, because it's like, all right, who's the one that, like... Who pulled the trigger to turn him heel, and then who pulled the trigger to be like, hey, let's go ahead and just erase everything that happened since Elimination Chamber.
What's the fuck?
Well, again, we do need to still watch the rest of the first run of that show. They just renewed it.
But yeah, but I have a feeling that if that show has been finished and edited for the past week, even that they might not have had the same outcome in mind. What?
I'm serious.
But
Though.
that's
Cody's an afterthought. Your whole
Yeah,
thought coming out
he's
of that was,
right.
this is the turn. It wasn't even about Cody at that point. It was just Cena just
No.
said, "Okay, I'm a babyface again." The day before SummerSlam, 2 days before their match, and then he wins the title. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody gives a shit that he won the title. And who's he going to work with? Is there? I mean, they could just create something, tonight on Raw or whenever. But is there anything that they've set up for him to do? Anyone for him to work with other than, like, if Roman decided he wanted a title, but then you have babyface versus babyface again. So
well, and also let's clarify one, because I saw a lot of people after the SmackDown promo, but before the match at SummerSlam, they were, it's going to be a double turn. This was even though the
I mean, what else were people supposed to think? That's what I thought. I thought Cody was turning heel. I mean, I could show you the text messages. Oh, Cody's turning heel, especially after this promo. Cena just went back to babyface. Yeah, Cody's turning heel. That's exactly what I thought.
Cody during the match, it was not a double turn. Yeah, I think it's worse, because at least if Cody had come out of it, if he'd have kicked him in the balls and left him for fucking
man,
chew his carotid artery or whatever, that Cody may be better off than now. Now, yeah, because it wasn't a double turn. Cody didn't turn. He just became the fucking also ran second place sidekick in this whole thing. But he did not turn, so therefore he's just the people just wanted to see the guy that kicked him in the balls win more.
Yeah, it's
is
weird.
the dream over now? And now he's back to being a babyface Cena? Or is it not over really until he officially has his last match in a few months? Because after that point, he's gone. Like, he's right now the center. I mean, what they did at the pay-per-view, that's what you want to see what's going to be next with this. But in a few months, it's over. In a few months, Cody has to step up again. Not that he has to step down, but they need Cody ready to be a top guy again. And right now, more people are booing him than any time in WWE since he returned.
Well, do they?
Yeah, well, I mean, hold on. I mean, come on, dude. Be fair. He's in a program with Cena. Like, what do you expect? Come on, dude.
We get to the finish of the last thing, but do they have Brock somehow make himself such a heel by savaging Cena before his retirement that then Cody feels that he has to slay Brock to close this whole thing up? Or I don't fucking know.
Who sent Brock? At this point, we're one step closer to Vince being back on TV. Maybe Vince is behind the whole Cena year. We'll find out.
Sable sent Brock.
Ooh.
Sable said, get out of the fucking house once in a while. You'll make $10 million.
Well, that was the John Cena babyface turn. I guess that's the only thing we can call it. Very interesting thing.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Cena brought up platinum rappers.
Yes.
And whether it's platinum rappers or platinum pop stars, platinum rock stars, I don't think there are any platinum classical stars, but whatever kind of music you like, platinum Max Caster.
Oh, it looks like we got an ad read here, I think.
Well, the Earbuds Classic.
Yep. All right, let's take a look here. This reminded me of the Attitude Era when something completely inexplicable would happen and no fans questioned it because everyone is over. They did this last year when Cody was set to face Roman, but then said, I'm taking that belt, but not at WrestleMania. 2 weeks later, he wanted his match back. I feel quite bitter about this. We waited 20 years for a heel turn. There was absolutely no reason for it to be anything short of great. It was all ruined for us because WWE couldn't get it together to get the central cast and his heel turn back for one night. But let's not pretend that at SummerSlam, the only platinum rapper that's going to whoop your ass is me line wasn't pretty damn good. No, that was all right. Oh, yeah. What is this all about? Yeah, I'm interested to hear what Corny's going to say about that. That's insane, dude. I don't care what everyone says, but The Rock is at fault for Cena's heel turn going so poorly. Yeah, where was he at? I was really expecting like a whole authority angle, all that stuff. John did the best he could when he was basically rug pulled. I like some aspects of it, like making the announcer do the extended intro for him and the later And the problem is because he was pretty much a WWE from the get-go. He wasn't on the indies, so he didn't have to actually learn how to do anything other than be a babyface. He really couldn't pull it off. He wasn't believable. It's almost like like someone like Ricky Steamboat being a heel. It just doesn't fit. All right, you made it this far through the video. Really do appreciate you. Hit that like, sub, comment. We want to get this. We want to get more attention on these wrestling videos. I want to do more of them. I am more than happy to do these. So, other than that, out.